140 characters can say a lot. It could start a revolution, or slice $1 billion off the stock market. 140 characters is a platform for which Twitter is known for and responsible for all of the above. There's been speculation for a while that Twitter was kind of broken or just not that great, and they really ramped up. So people began to theorize that it made sense for Twitter to be part of a larger company. Twitter started back in 2006 by Jack Dorsey, an NYU dropout, who was later let go for leaving work early for yoga and fashion design classes. That's okay because Jack is responsible for leading two of the biggest Silicon Valley success stories, the other being Square, which is valued at around $1.2 billion. Justin Bieber has as many followers as there are people in Spain, but almost 50% of those followers are not real. When visiting Brazil, the Pope offered a speedier passage through purgatory if you gave him a follow, expediting your way into heaven, but the follow does not, I repeat, does not guarantee passage into a heaven. There are 310 million active users, almost the same as the United States population. The logo is named after basketball legend Larry Bird. Twitter was almost called Jitter, Twitch, No Vowels, Twitter, and Friend Stalker. It is worth $11 billion, which is just $1 billion more than Donald Trump says he is. After Twitter went public, it began to have trouble growing its user base, which was seen as probably the most important thing the company could do. People thought it could be huge, maybe rivaling Facebook, etc. But nothing much ever happened, until Salesforce came along and started inquiring about an acquisition. So suddenly everyone is talking about Twitter. Finally, during the Libyan crisis in 2011, Twitter was first used to assimilate and plan protests against Gaddafi. And then later, the rebel forces spawned from these protests used Twitter to supply intelligence to NATO, thousands of miles away. This played an integral role in coordinating NATO airstrikes and ultimately finding and defeating Gaddafi. Even though Twitter is not utilized by 90% of the world's population, it certainly has shrunk the world living in that 10% and made a serious conversation of how information can spread like wildfire.